So now in this session we are going to be learn about the relation between radius and diameter. In the previous video we have learned about the what is meant by radius and what is meant by diameter. Okay, so now in this video we are going to be learn the what is relation between diameter. Here as you can see it is a circle and the diameter as it is A and B because it is touching to the boundary of a circle and is passing through a center and it is called diameter. Okay. Here it is given in a blue box. It is given the diameter of a circle is twice the length of its radius. They said the diameter of a circle is a twice of the radius, and how it is we are going to be see with the help of figure. Okay, with the help of this circle we are going to be learn what is meant by radius and diameter. Okay, so now here we know that the diameter, the radius is the distance between the boundary of a circle to a center. So this will be your radius. This is your radius. This will be your radius. Now what is meant by diameter? When a line is starting from a boundary of a circle and it is touching to a center, and again it is passing to boundary of a circle, is called as a diameter. Clear? This full is called as a diameter and this part is called as a radius. Now this part is a radius. If this part is a radius, this distance also will be a radius. Yes or no? This also will be a radius, but this full will be your diameter. This will be your diameter. Clear? Now radius plus radius is equal to diameter. As you can see, if you will add these two, you will find a diameter. Understood? This distance will be same. Now if this will be 1, the radius, if radius will be 1 centimeter, this also will be a 1 centimeter. This distance, if 1 centimeter, this also will be 1 centimeter. That means if 1 plus 1 will become 2, this 1 plus 1 will become 2. So the diameter is equal to 2. When you will add the two radius, that will become a diameter of a circle. Clear? If the radius is 1, the diameter will be double of radius, that will 1 into 2. If the radius will be 2 centimeter, this will be, if the radius will be 2 centimeter, this 2 plus 2 will become 4. So the diameter of the radius will become 4. As we know that diameter is double of radius. Understood this much? So diameter is double of radius. If the radius is 2, so diameter will be 4, double of radius. That means 2 into 2. We have to multiply 2 with the radius to get the diameter. Understood? As you can see here, if it is radius is 1, you can find the diameter is double. That means you have to multiply 2 with the radius to get the diameter. If the circle is in centimeter of 1 centimeter, a radius of 1 centimeter, diameter will be double of the radius. Now if the circle, I don't know the measurement, first of all we are going to be find the measurement of the circle. You will find how we can take the measurement? You have to keep the scale like that, and here you will find that circle is in of 2 centimeter. Okay, you can see here the circle radius will be 2 centimeter here. Now if the radius is 2 centimeter, you will find the diameter will be double of the radius. That means the diameter will become 4. Clear? Now here again you have to measure with the help of scale. You can measure from the boundary of a circle to the center of this circle. This will become a 3 centimeter like that. As you can see, from the distance between this to the center will become 3 centimeter. So the radius will become 3 centimeter. So the diameter will become double of the radius, means it will become 6 centimeter. So diameter will become 6 centimeter. Now I hope you understood how we can find the diameter when the radius is given. Okay, now here in this question you can see, if the radius is 5, here radius is given as 5, what will be the diameter? Diameter will be double. That means 5 into 2 you will get 10. So diameter will become 10. If the radius is 6 centimeter, what will be the radius? Here it is diameter is given as 6 centimeter. I told you when the diameter is given, means the full diameter is given. Diameter is given as 6 centimeter. That means radius will be half of the diameter. Clear? This will become 3 centimeter. Understood? When the radius is given, you have to multiply by 2 to get the diameter. When the diameter is given, you have to divide by 2 to get the radius. Okay? Now here it is given, complete the following table by the filling in the blanks. Okay, now here what is given? Radius. We have to find diameter. I told you when the radius is given, what you have to do? You have to multiply by 2 with the radius to get the diameter. 4 into 2 you will get 8 centimeter. Understood? Now what you have keep in mind, when the diameter is given and you have to find the radius, what you have to do? You have to divide by 2. Clear? So 16 divided by 2 you will get half of 16. You will find it is 8 centimeter. Clear? Now here it is radius is given. When radius is given, you have to multiply by 2. When the diameter is given, to find the radius you have to divide by 2. So here it is radius is given, so you have to multiply by 2 to get the diameter. So it will become 9 2s are 18. Clear? Now this will be the next topic, the interior and exterior. Okay, so the simple term interior and exterior, this topic is nothing hard. Just you have to keep the interior as the name also says, that interior means inside, exterior means outside part. Clear? Interior inside, exterior outside. Now if you will see this circle, you will find so many points outside also, inside also, and some points are on the circle. As you can see carefully, some points are on the circle, some points are on the outside, and some points are inside. Okay, now what is meant by interior point? Interior of a circle means inside part. This all is the inside part. Outside of a boundary, this will be the exterior area. Clear? Now inside how many points you can find? P, R, T, Q. P, R, T, Q is inside of a circle. That means it is called interior point. Clear? In this circle, how many interior point? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this will be the interior point. Now, how many points you can find outside of a boundary? Not on the boundary, outside of a boundary. That will be exterior. Now you can find A, C, B and D. This 4 point will be exterior point because it is outside of a circle. Understood? It is outside of a circle, that's why it is called exterior point. Now we have done L, this P, R, T, Q, this over. Now N is remaining, M is remaining, and N and K, this 4 point is remaining. Now this 4 point is neither an interior neither exterior. These points are on the circle. So these points called on the circle. Understood? Now here in this figure you can find it is given problem set 30. As you can see here it is a diagram it is given, and here it is some points. So point, they are asking point in the interior of a circle. So you can see inside how many points? Y, T, R, X. So Y, R, T, X. This will be interior. Now they are asking exterior. Exterior means outside of a circle. That should not touch to the boundary also. W, M, Z. So W, M, Z. Now the third point is point on a circle. On a circle means on a boundary of a circle. N, P. So N, P are the 2 points which is on the circle. Understood? Now in the next topic we are going to be learn about the circumference of a circle. Now what is meant by circumference of a circle? Circumference of a circle, that means the boundary. Clear? Circumference, this boundary is itself called as a circumference of circle. Understood? Now if I will talk about this, now this is a circle. This will be the circumference of a circle. Clear? We can't measure the circumference with the help of scale. For measuring the circumference, one formula is there, and that you will learn in the 6th standard. Okay, so here but you can with the help of thread you can measure the circumference, and with the help of scale you can measure the circumference. Now what is meant by arc of a circle? Okay, so next topic is your arc of a circle. Now what is meant by arc of a circle? Arc is a part of a boundary of a circle. Clear? Now if as you can see it is a circle, and here you can see AB. AB is a chord because center is here, and AB is a chord. If you will cut from AB, this circle is divided into two parts, not in equal part, but it will divide in 2 parts. This part is bigger as compared to this part. Clear? So the bigger part is called as a major. This part of the boundary is called an arc. Clear? What is meant by arc? Arc is a part of boundary. Part of boundary means not whole circumference, not whole boundary, just a part of a boundary, any part of boundary. Okay, as you can see it is a small in size, so this will be called a minor arc, and this will call a major arc because it is greater as compared to size. Okay, now understood. Now how we can read the arc? As you can see, this if we will talk about PQ chord, this PQ chord is divided the circle into two parts. One part is this, second part is this. Clear? So this part is called as a minor part because it is small in size and as compared to this boundary. Now how to read? Now if we talk about PSQ, like that circle, PSQ. Now how we can read the arc? How to read an arc? Here it is P. We always starting from the end point. PSQ. Clear? PSQ. Like that you will move. PSQ or QSP arc. PSQ arc or QSP arc. We will not read like that PQ. No, we have to move like round shape. PSQ or QSP. Understood? We'll see the problem set 31.